Welcome to February. Can I sit with you? My name is Ben, and I'm training for a sub 3-hour marathon at the Toronto Marathon on May 3rd, and that's about 12 weeks away. So I want to take you through what a week of marathon training looks like 12 weeks out. I'll put my Strava up on screen to show you what training's been looking like so far. It's been a gradual increase in volume. Things have been feeling really good, actually. I think last week I got up to around 98 kilometers. I've just finished this week's training, and the past 7 days was 106 kilometers, I think. So things are going really smoothly. I took a bunch of footage of all my workouts this week, so let's start with the sub-threshold session on Sunday. So over to me. Okay, Sunday workout complete. That was a sub-threshold session, 3 by 12 minutes, so upping the duration from 11 to 12 minutes. Oh, really good, actually. I could probably up the pace, but I don't want to up the pace and the duration in the same workout, so we'll go gradually. In these workouts, I usually try to round them out with a bunch of easy running before and afterwards, so 90 minutes total, and I gotta say, time just flew by. Watched a lot of my Sunday YouTube runners. Good fun there.
And all I can say is thank you, Ben of Canada, for the first international personal best purchase. The hoodie is on its way once I've learned how to fly the plane. And you've told me you watched the comeback project all the way over in Canada when you were on the treadmill. You're watching this guy in his little studio in the northeast of England. That blows my mind.
Okay, that's it for today. Hello, it's Tuesday. Time for the first strength workout of the week. I'm going to be doing Ben is Running's core workout routine. I like to do this pretty much every week. So I'm starting the week with this one, strength routine, and then an easy run. So let's do it. Okay, workout done. I like doing this one because I can see changes week to week with how much easier it gets. Even still, it's really challenging, and I love that it's just done in 30 minutes. Simple. Okay, time for the easy run. 90 minutes easy. Let's go. This is Jess Lishman. Good luck on your half, Jess. This is Light It Up. Sam is running Brighton Marathon and London Marathon. Good luck, Sam. And of course, Ben is running. Also running a half in 2 weeks. Good luck. Personnel best. Working on his comeback project. Enjoy seeing the updates every week. My guilty pleasure is that I like to watch StarCraft 2. Hey, don't judge. I don't judge what you watch. Good run. 9.69 miles. Nice. Let me know if any of you have ever had this thought, especially with things like the Olympics coming up. You see professional athletes or full-time running influencers, and you think, I wonder what I could do if I had the time to dedicate to this. Like, what if I just took a year off from my job and I dedicated myself to running? I got a proper running coach, went to see a nutritionist, just put in 100% effort. Where would my limit actually be? What would I truly be capable of? It's an interesting question. Tuesday, sub-threshold day. Let's get it done. Rich Keeble. This is a serious hobby jogger. He's about to run the Tasmanian 10,000 meter championships. Let's see how it goes. Oof. Tough race. Not the words he used, but tough race. Crazy that tough race for him is still 34 mid. So I usually do about 2 miles or maybe 20 minutes of warm up and do a little dynamic stretching before I start the intervals. Okay, warm up done. Now we start the reps. 9 times 3 minutes. At 9 miles an hour. 60-second recovery. Here we go. Now watch my stories. Okay. Last rep. 9th one, finishing up. Okay. Done. Did feel kind of tough. Heart rate stayed below where I wanted it to. So as long as I can do this 2 days from now, that's fine. I usually finish off with some more easy runs. Maybe another 20, 30 minutes. We'll see. What matters to Matt? I think he's also going for sub 3. All right, workout just about done here. 90 minutes, 10.3 miles. All right, good stuff. Another brick for the wall. There's a really good book by Matt Fitzgerald called Running the Dream. And essentially he's in his mid-40s or something, and he gets a chance to train and run with like an elite team. And it's a really fascinating and inspiring story. And I don't know, sometimes I think, what if I could do that? You know? Anybody else get those thoughts? It's nice to dream. It is Wednesday, time for strength day 2. Let's get it. The plan for today is to do some squats, some single leg Romanian deadlifts, some mountain climbers, single leg calf raise, Copenhagen planks, and I'm gonna try adding in some plyometrics. Okay, workout done. You know how this goes. Easy run time. 90 minutes. Let's go. Going a little crazy. Oh. 9.75. Another day, another 15K. Oh, it is late afternoon and I am starving. Lunch can't come soon enough. Oh yeah. A quick interruption. This is Specs. He says if you're enjoying these videos and you want to see how the Toronto Marathon comes along and at my sub 3 attempt in about 12 weeks, then please hit that subscribe button. Specs would really appreciate it. Thank you. Good evening. It's Thursday. I'm on my way to a group workout session. Once a week, I meet up with a group here in Ottawa and we do some speed work. Now, usually we do this on a track, but I mean, it's a little snowy out. All the tracks are covered in snow. So instead, in the winter, we go to the High Performance Training Center. That's right, the unused parking lot at a bus station. But it's actually great because it's cleared of snow. It's usually salted. It's lit, kind of. It's empty, kind of. And it's roughly 400 meters around. So every year from January until, whenever the snow melts, this is where we train. And yeah, it can get cold, but still, we get out there, we get it done. One super nice change is that every week it stays brighter and brighter for just a little bit longer. So when we first started these sessions in January, it would already be dark. Now, the sun's just going down. It's like getting a free 10 minutes of sunshine every week. It's pretty great. All right, tonight's workout is 10 by 800. It's getting a little too dark out to get any good footage though, so I'm just gonna get this done. See ya. That was 10 by 800. I haven't looked at my stats yet. Maybe I'll put them on screen, but I think it went pretty smoothly. I kept my heart rate mostly below sub-thresholds, crossed a little higher than I wanted at some points, but hey, it's super cold out. And yeah, pace felt pretty good. That was much nicer than the 10K race last weekend. So promising result. Good morning. It's Friday. It's a long run day. Feels like minus 20 outside. I just don't feel like going outside for 3 hours. So it's treadmill time. Nice, easy 3 hours on the treadmill. Hey, look, it's Stu. Stu's going for his 50th marathon. Stu is a big reason that I started this channel. It's very inspired by Stu. Good job, Stu. This week, I'm going to be testing out more fueling. So you got to train your gut to take on a lot of fuel during a marathon. So I'm going to practice. Usually I take one of these Science and Sports Beta Fuel gels every 45 minutes or so. 40 grams of carbs there. So that, if I took them every 40 minutes, would be 60 grams of carbs an hour, plus, whatever sport drink I do. I want to see if I can get that up a little bit. So I'm going to try taking these every half hour. We'll see how many of these I get through and see how I feel. Anyway, no time like the present. Time to get running. Time to watch Stu. Hi, Stu. First gel. I'm just going to sip on this slowly for the next 2-3 minutes. All right, 1 hour. Time for another gel. Gotta say, looking at this clock to see when the next half-hour gel is gonna be, it's making this feel like it takes a lot longer. So, I think I'm just gonna cover up the time. All right, 90 minutes, just under 10 miles. Time for gel number 3. That's good, we're past the halfway point now. It's my favorite part, doing long treadmill runs. Counter ticks over. Doesn't show you the seconds anymore. Okay, still got another hour to go. See ya. 2 hours, about 13 miles, gonna have gel number 4. Starting to run out of running content. Running YouTubers, get at me in the comments, need more. Okay, 2.5 hours, a little over 16 miles, 26 kilometers. Gel number 5, not gonna do. Still have about 3K left, a little less, so almost done. Okay, 2 hours and 45 minutes, thereabouts. 29K, all done. Whew. I'm gonna sit down. All right, 29K, that's the longest run of this block. It might be my longest run since my marathon last year. Felt pretty good, gels felt pretty good. I don't know, it's got that early marathon training kind of, I'm not used to this yet feel. Right now, I'm super hungry. I'm gonna go eat some lunch. Well, go clean up, then eat some lunch. Anyways, back to me. All right, that was a good week of training. We broke the 100-kilometer mark. We got our long run up to 29 kilometers. And otherwise, it was pretty unremarkable. And I think for this stage of training, that's just perfect. I always find when you get to this part of the training block, you can start looking ahead to when the taper's going to be, and then you can fill in some other really big key sessions. And all of a sudden, the training plan feels like there's not a lot of time left, even though, there's still 3 months. Now, I hope you liked the icy race vlog from last week. That was cold. I had so much fun, I signed up for another one. That's right, in about a week, I'm going to be running the Embrace Winter Half Marathon. Fingers crossed that the weather is survivable. All right, that's gonna do it for this week's video. If you made it this far, leave a comment and let me know what you're training for and how your training's going, how you're getting through this winter. That way I'll know you're one of the cool people who made it all the way to the end of the video. Subscribe and follow along. See you next week.